Today I'm going to talk about a very important concept and a very important topic, that's function. Well, every programming language has a function. Means we can create a function and there are many functions we can use that, like input function, like list, boolean, input function that allowed us to perform actions on our data types. So we had some sorts of data types and we just had some sort of actions we performed on that data types. So the real power we can see that we can create function. Some functions are ready-made and some function we can just use that. We just have some commands over that. But here are something which we can create a function as well. So that's a real power. Let's have initialization, like we just start the function. We have a function def, say hello. Like when we say that, let me clear this. When we say that def means to define a function in Python specifically. So we just define a function. This keyword is reserved as a function. When we type this, the Python interpreter will consider this as a function, to define a function. When we say this def, it means it needs something else, like name of the function, to name a function, like what we name that function when we create this. So name, like say hello, and here is one bracket. So when we complete this, we have to add a bracket, which is, well, it shows it is a function. We just add a colon as well. So this is the line which we have created a function. But here one more thing is left. In this function, we do not have anything now. We just have a line which is print hello. Like we have this statement. Well, this is simply a function. When we just run this, let me run this. There is nothing. Why it is like that? Well, function, we have created this and we have defined. Technically, when we speak, we just say that we have defined a function, but we have not called this, because when we say print, it means we just call this print function. Print is also a function. Well, we have created a function, we have defined a function, but we have not called that. So, well, this calling is very, very important. And obviously, this will take a space. This is somewhere in the space, somewhere in the memory of the computer, of the, well, machine we have. So it takes some space there. So let's call this function and just see how it looks. Like we say hello, and this is, well, function call. We just called this, like print we have. So when I print this, when I run this program, it will show hello, which we have written here. Well, this is very simple, very, very simple function. But let's try this one. If I don't add any bracket, what happens? Let's see. Well, it showed us nothing, because the Python interpreter will not consider this as a function because it doesn't have any bracket. The Python interpreter will consider as a function that has a bracket. Well, it doesn't have any bracket. For example, we just have this print. We do not add any bracket. Will it be considered as a function? Well, no, because the Python interpreter is trained on the code that if this had a bracket, just call it or just consider this a function. That's why it doesn't consider it a function. So when we just add the bracket, it will be considered as a function. Now the question may come in your mind, why we use these functions? What is needed for this function? Well, there is a concept which is called DRY. DRY means do not repeat yourself. Well, this is a very, very important concept for programming, for every developers around the globe, for every developer, for every programmer who code every day. So they will follow this strategy or this mechanism which, well, developers had in their mind. So try, do not repeat yourself. So just to avoid repetition, to not repeat one thing time and again in a program, in a software, so we use this function. This function is very, very important for us to know and very, very helpful for the software which we make. For example, if I have this, like if I, well, if I print this once again, if I do say hello, and I have this, just I want to comment on this, and I run this, it is printed 2 times. Well, for example, I want to have something here, hello world. Well, with just a single line, we have printed 2 lines of codes. So for example, you have thousands of lines of codes. You just create a functionality which can be repeated in your software, in your web application, in your mobile application. You have to use function to avoid that repetition, to avoid that conflict. So the functions are very, very important because it takes some, well, storage in the memory, some space in the memory. So that's why we also avoid those things as well. So these functions just like provide us that functionality, that well, opportunity not to repeat the code time and again. So like let's have one other thing. This, what happens? Can you guess it? Well, that's very, very clear, and that's very great thing I've seen. Let me comment out this, both of them, and I want to run this. So what did I say? It just takes some space in the storage, the memory. Well, it shows the space of there, the location. Well, function say hello, at this location it is added, or in this location it is right now. So when we don't add this brackets, we just print, it will show this location of that where it is, that function. We have learned about the function. This very simple, and that's very means easy. You can just code it without any difficulty. But in the next video, we will talk about a little more about the function, because functions are very great and very important for our, well, skill to learn, to understand, and to know each and everything about the function. Because with these things, our code will be clean, our code will be, well, we can follow this method, this mechanism, this like protocol, we can say, this, well, law, do not repeat yourself. So we will implement this, and then we will meet in the next video.